Hi, everybody. Good evening. Stopping on for my Monday musings. Don't always do it every Monday, but if I'm able to, I'm going to try to do that. So just waiting for everyone to come on. Say hello, come on into the room. With it being Memorial Day, don't know what everybody's up to. Happy Memorial Day, and thank all those who served. I did put a post about my good high school friend who lost his daughter Sam at age 18. Incredibly sad, in Iraq. And some years later lost his wife to cancer. So he's had a long tragedy later on in his life, but he's also done a beautiful album. Lovely, talented musician, Bobby, Mr. Bob. So welcome everybody. There's probably some Memorial Day parties going on and barbecues. We had one yesterday and it was a lot of fun to be around friends. And hi there, welcome. It's good to see everybody come in. Welcome, welcome. Everyone is welcome as long as they are respectful to everyone in the room. Not sure how tonight's gonna go. I always anticipate it's gonna be a little short one, and last two times people showed up and it was a little bit crazy. So we shall see what happens. I know that we're gonna do a group message with everyone. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Say hello. Take a seat. Grab a chair. It was an interesting day for me because I am, and I'm going to say this loudly so the universe hears me for sure. I am moving. I am moving. I am moving up north. I am moving to Rimrock. And I decided to start packing some things, trinkets and things, and it ended up I moved furniture out of here. I gave some away. I sold a cabinet. My living room and kitchen are wide open. So talk about clearing the energy in that house of mine. Oh my gosh. You know, it does feel good to let go of some things and release. Like that kitchen table I've had for so many years, it was time to release it to someone else. So I'm glad it went to a new home of somebody who was very, boxes. I will take boxes. I packed up all of my trinkets and my antiques and my birds and my music boxes and a shelf in the kitchen that had all my family memorabilia on it. And tomorrow I get to individually start wrapping some of my, look at that, ooh, look at that, isn't that pretty? When I wrap these crystals and put them in a box, on the outside of the box, I'm going to say, my precious. These are all my precious. So I have quite a few favorite ones here. Celestite, look at that. Oh my gosh. And I was told I was a crystal hoarder, and that was like, no, I'm not. I'm a collector. They love me. They all want to come home to me. So this is my most, isn't this beautiful? My older son got this for me for Christmas. And of course, it's a heart. He knew that he was going to do that for me, but it is a beautiful amethyst, isn't that? Anyway, it's hard to wrap all my precious crystals because I won't be able to see them for a little while, but it's time. I'm telling the universe, we're moving. Time to go. Time to go. I'm ready. So, let me do a little bit of shuffling because I want to pull some cards that are, oh my gosh, all that moving stuff around it. I'm not old, a little tender. So let's just kind of get a feel for the cards that I want to pull for us tonight. And we'll kind of play things by ear. I imagine people are probably doing a lot of Memorial Day things and they're not going to be on or around. So if it's going to be a small group, I will pull cards for everybody. But to get started here, let's see. And, tell me, guys, I did go live on my business page, didn't I? I'm hoping that's the page that I clicked on. Is that true? Did I? You guys better let me know because there might be people waiting to join. Just check. Let me know. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thank you, thank you. Hey, everybody, give a shout out. Let me know how your weekend went. How's your social distancing going? I know that I had a couple of special gatherings that I wanted to go to. It was meaningful, saying goodbye party was really important for me. So I did go. And we all have to follow our own guts and our own, our own intuition. Lily, my little sweet Lily. Tell her, Pammy says hi. I love it when the little ones come on. Hi, Lily, I love you. So, let's see. I'm going to pull the first card. Let's see what we got here. All right. Let us see. I kind of think this is part of what I was doing today. Here is a card that is called, she's talking to the phone like you can hear her. These little ones, we can learn so much from these little ones. Welcome all you new ones just getting in here. I just pulled for all of us the Night Wind card. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful card? And this Night Wind is about facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. There is so much going on, and I think you can all relate. There's a subconscious release and healing going on for so many of us. And the subconscious, for me, it's been coming out in my dreams. And sometimes I'll kind of wake up and I don't exactly remember the dream, but I have this sensation of leaving something behind and letting go. So, this has been coming up a lot too, is facing those fears. And, this morning I got up, I thought about putting my trinkets away. Let's start packing and telling the universe I'm ready to move. And then I had that little bit of fear come up like, well, what if nobody buys your house? But they are going to buy my house. I was like, no, I'm not going to own that fear. I just said, guess what, universe? And I went in and started moving things and packing things and getting rid of things. And the fear just left. The fear was replaced with excitement. So for those that came over to help me move things, thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's the card, Night Wind. And I know that so many of us are healing and letting go of things. Oh, welcome the other Pam. Speaking of those that came to help me today. Thank you. Thank you. So the Night Wind card for all of us, look at how beautiful that is. Look at the purple. Figured you would really enjoy that purple, Pam. So it is, like I said, facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. And a lot of people are talking about how they haven't been able to sleep really well at night. They're waking up a lot. They're waking up at those wee hours, which I call the witching hour. That's just when the veil is thinner. We're closer to them. They're closer to us. So the veil's a little, thinner. And that's when a lot of our loved ones can really come through to communicate with us. So I'm sure we are all having that little bit of experience. And I was going to pull another one from that deck, but let's pull a second one from another deck. And let's see. Boy, it's warm. Must be a lot of angels around us today. It's getting a little tad warm in here. Just hit. Whew. All right. Let's see. Let's see what our second card is. Kind of leave that one over off to the side because it just kind of popped out by itself. So, and what a perfect card to get as a group message today. All of those who fought for us so that we could be free and have our freedom. I'm just so excited to get that card. Here we are honoring the fallen on Memorial Day and those that gave us freedom. And look at the beautiful bird. And besides that, that we are having Memorial Day and the freedom from that, with that is also with the other card that I pulled that was talking about facing fears, subconscious release, and healing. When we are subconsciously releasing or consciously releasing, it gives us freedom. And when we allow our souls and our hearts to heal, guess what we get? Freedom. Pretty neat, pretty exciting. And, I feel a lot freer lately. And I had to spend lots of extra time by myself, in quarantine like the rest of us. And I just, some of these things that I got rid of in the house were old stuff that I had from a prior marriage. And it was time to release that and move that stuff out. I feel a shifting big time. And so, that's one way to get our freedom. Releasing, not being stuck anymore in past behaviors, past tragedies, past pain, past relationships for people that weren't good for us. It's a good feeling to do some healing and let that go, right? So, I'm going to see. I always try to pull 3 cards, so I'm going to pull a third one from a different deck. I know last week I kind of pulled 3 from the same deck, but I go with what I'm guided to go with. So let's see. Let's see what the third card has to tell us. It seems to be a theme. Usually the 3 cards are very, very similar. Journaling. This card has been coming up a lot. in a lot of my readings for people. And journaling is one of the best ways to do this subconscious healing that this card talks about, the subconscious. So when we're journaling and writing, we are releasing things from our fingertips, and it helps us let go of things that maybe we aren't even aware of, but we start to journal our feelings, or we start to write, and write whatever you want. It doesn't really matter what you write. So this one says, consistently writing about your feelings and activities stirs creative ideas and builds your confidence as a writer, if that's what you're choosing. This isn't, a message just for writers. This is about all of us journaling. And then they just popped the idea in my head that said, don't forget to tell them. So part of the journaling should also be writing down what you want to manifest, and be very specific, because the universe is listening. And as you're writing down what you want to create, be very, very specific. I've had a few instances where I wasn't very specific, or I thought that I was, and they did send me a person, but it wasn't quite what I thought it was going to be. And so they said to me, well, you weren't really very clear. So we're up there going, gee, what did she just say? Yeah, that's what she said. That's what we'll do. And I was like, that is not what I asked for. Be specific. So I am learning a lot about being specific. So journaling is a big deal. So I thought, if we're going to keep a small group tonight, I would probably, yeah, right, I know, tell me about it. So I thought that I would go ahead and try to pull some cards. Let me get my notepad, which I forgot, so that I can write down who might want me to pull them a card. We've got a small group, so sure, I'll go ahead and start pulling some cards for people. So, who would like me to pull a card? And if you say yes, you want a card, I will write you down, and I will give everyone a card for tonight. All right. All right, Pam. Pam 1. And I'm Pam 2. Kim. Okay. Julianne. Haley. TG. Okay. All right. So, if somebody, shows up and says that they want a reading, I'll try to keep track, but I'm going to start pulling the cards now. So we will see. The first one is Pam 1, I like to call her. Let's see what your card is for this evening. And welcome all you new ones that have come in that I didn't get a chance to say hello to. Welcome, welcome to my Monday Musings. And for those of you who might be new, there is a bell, I believe, on the top right. If you want to be notified of any further lives, you can click on that. I've got to figure out a way how to get my link in here about my business page. Well, I don't know where Nina's at. I had some furniture being delivered to her house from my house, so she may be working with that at the moment. All right, Pam, here is your card. Well, well, well. Your card, Pam, is, I'm using the Archangel Gabriel deck for the cards tonight, okay? So your card, Pam, is the Success card. the success card, and it says, congratulations, you did it. You've been working really hard lately, getting things situated around the house and setting your intention. So this card says it's going to be successful for you. It's a good card. That is an excellent card. So keep up the good work and keep those thoughts positive, because success is on its way, if not already. All right, so that was Pam's card. Welcome, Nina. I will write you down. I know you always want a card. All right, so Kim, you're the next one that asked for a card, and I will see. And thanks to all of you guys who, you know, took advantage of my half-off readings for a while there. I was really, really busy, so thank you so much. So Kim, interesting. I don't know how this resonates with you per se, but you got the Helping Children card. When the Helping Children card comes up, and this says specifically, part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding, and helping young people. So I don't know if it's something that you're showing an interest in, but they're here to say you have a gift of working with the younger ones. So I would definitely give some thought to that if you haven't already. Kind of and you've got the personality for that. Hi, Terry. I'll put you at the bottom of the list. Sure. So Kim, I hope that it's something for you to think about. For sure. I know you well, and I know your loving, warm, caring personality. So let's see what Julianne's card is. Nice to see you, Miss Julianne. It's been a little while. So, what card do we have here for Miss Julianne? So, Miss Julianne, your card is keep going. Keep going. Use the energy of any disappointments to fuel your creative project with authentic emotion. So whatever's going on with you, don't stop and don't give up. They want you to keep going because you don't know what's on the other end of the spectrum. So sometimes people will say, well, I don't know, I kind of just gave up on that idea. So this is about using your creative energy. Woo, that was a big ringing in my ear. Whoa, that was interesting. So this is about you keeping going. So if you're thinking about stopping something or changing it up, keep going, sister, keep going. I suppose you could change it up, sure. But I mean, they don't want you backtracking. You need to keep going and go forward. Miss Haley, let us see what card we have for you. So Miss Haley, and I'm not surprised about this, you've always got projects going on. You've always got something new going on. You're welcome. So your card, Miss Haley, is time management card. I'll bet that will hit home for you. So the time management card says, place your priorities at the top of your to-do list and don't allow distractions to deter your focus. I know you've got new stuff coming up with your books. Check that out. Time management. Focus on the priority and don't let anything deter you from that. So, lovely card for you, Miss Haley. TG, let's see, we got a card for you. I love pulling cards because we always get the cards we need. We may not necessarily like the message, but we always get the card that we need. Synchronicity, baby. Synchronicity. Let's see. This one's for TG. Let's see, Miss TG. Okay, TG. So your card is the Creative Expression card. Creative Expression. Isn't that a beautiful card? So Creative Expression says God's divine creativity is expressed through your actions. If you have a creative idea, if there's something going on with you and you're having this new wonderful idea, God's working with you and you're going to get a lot of help from whomever, all your guides and angels. So, and you know, when that creative juice starts flowing, it's always divinely inspired. That's how I see it, okay? So, you're in a creative mode. You got your peeps with you, girl. Okay. Good. They're all good cards. They're all good cards. All right. So, Miss Nina, you came in. Let's see what we have for you, Miss Nina. Since it's a smaller group, everyone gets a card. I kind of like, sometimes it's nice to just be able to sit and just everybody get a card, right? All right, so Miss Nina, let's see what we got for you. Miss Nina, you're welcome. You got the Stay True to Yourself card. Stay true to yourself. Don't compromise or water down your ideas. Listen to, trust, and follow your inner voice. You know how to do that, and I know you quite well. You're very, very intuitive, but they are reminding you to stay true to yourself. Love these cards. Love them, love them. All right, Miss Nina. Better pay attention. All right, Terry, you asked for a card. Let's see. Let's see what you get. Okay, so TG, you got the Happy News card. These are always wonderful. You know, all the cards are gorgeous cards and they're all good messages. So you have the Happy News and it says, your prayer is answered in a creative way. So if you've been praying for something, Miss Terry, you're going to get this happy news. Your prayer is answered in a creative way. Isn't that awesome? All right. So far, I believe that's everybody who wanted a card, unless somebody came in and I haven't, you know, acknowledged them or I haven't seen them. So our first card, just for those that came in late, the first card I pulled as a group message was the Night Wind. I'm just kind of going through that again. Facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. We are doing that as a planetary people. And look at the beautiful card. Look at that. And then came the Freedom card, which was so appropriate for today on Memorial Day. Saying thank you to all those who lost their lives, giving us our freedom and helping us keep our freedom. But it's also, if we do our own inner work and we're doing healing and releasing, we're going to get the freedom ourselves. And then the journaling card. So it is a good time to sit down and journal and write. And like I said before, not just writing and releasing and letting things go, but writing down what you want to manifest. Being very specific, we want to make sure of that. So that was our group message. So is there anyone that has not had a card that would like to have a card? I figured it was probably going to be a short night because it is Memorial Weekend and people are busy doing barbecues and such. So is there anyone still left? And there's always a lag on this. I don't know why it lags on the feed. Let me know. As I said, I have been getting out and about and trying to get back into the swing of things. I did personally go to it was a going away party for a close couple of mine, and they're moving to South Carolina. Isn't that something? And so it was important for us to say goodbye to them. So yeah, I went and did that, and I have no regrets at all. And it's like I'm getting ready to move. They're moving. It's almost like I have permission to move with all the changes that have been happening in my life. So it's been a really good day, although I'm sure tomorrow my body will feel it more with all the moving and such and the furniture. So I hope everyone liked their cards. I am still doing my readings. I'm doing a few face-to-face. I'm still doing them on the phone. I'm doing them on Zoom. I'm doing them on Facebook video chat, which has been really exciting for people out of the country. So you're not going to miss me. You're going to be up there all the time coming to see me. I know I'm going to have visitors coming up to see me. But it's time. I made a decision a few years ago, and I said to everyone, I'm moving to Rimrock. And so I keep saying that, and this house is for sale. It's going to sell. Now that I've opened everything up and got rid of things, it's huge in here. So I'm telling the universe, bring the buyer. Let's find the next buyer for this house, because I've got some property I've been looking up north, and I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. And I know people have said, well, what's in Rimrock? Nothing, right? Exactly. I want to be by Montezuma Well. I know most of you that's been following me know that that's where my heart is. So anyway, did anybody else miss getting a card? I think everybody did. I'm going to probably keep this short, and I'm glad that you all stopped in to say hello. And I hope you all have a fabulous week. I hope that you all do a little bit of journaling and a little bit of releasing of things that no longer serve you. Find some of that freedom. Definitely I have freedom today, letting go of things that, it was an old piece of furniture that I had when I was married, and it was like, wow, that was awesome just to move that and get rid of it. So I'm going to say good night, and I hope everyone wakes up with a big smile tomorrow. And I love you all, and I'm going to try to do this. I can't guarantee every Monday, but it's called Monday Musings, and I am certainly going to try to do it. So stay tuned, and if you want to follow me, you can sign up on the bell, and you guys have a fabulous night. Love you. Bye.